out here at Torrey Pines Golf Course. Every time I come out here, I just kind of relax, right? It's a beautiful place. Next week, it's going to be bustling as you guys have the Farmers Insurance Open. How much are you looking forward to getting this going again?
Oh, so much we're looking forward to it. And especially having a year without the fans, you really forget what that's like. And while it was great that we still got to have the event and showcase San Diego last year, the roars, the energy, what the crowds bring, and what it really does for our city. It lets us kind of showcase locally that big event. We're a big event town, and to have that many people out here enjoying the best of San Diego with the ocean views and this just beautiful layout that they have here, we really miss the crowd. So really looking forward to getting them back.
That was something I was thinking about driving down here. This tournament is so big, it's international. You see it on TVs everywhere, but how local does it still feel to you? How much of a community feel does it have?
I mean, it's been in town 70 years. It's been up here at Torrey for 50. We're very fortunate to get to have one of these and to have the national and international exposure it gets, but it still is kind of what's great about San Diego, right? You're showing off the ocean and the views, and you're kind of have this community event you can rally around every year, and it's at a time of the year where there's not a lot of other things going on. So we do get that kind of localized spotlight where everybody either tunes in or comes out to check it out, and it's definitely one of our signature local events.
You mentioned the fans, they will be back. It's so fun every year to see them going with the golfers and kind of enjoying all the sights and sounds here. And is there any changes with COVID that they should be aware of?
As far as changes driven by COVID specifically, that would be detrimental, not really anything that they'd notice. We worked with the county and worked with other operators to make sure everybody's safe, but we're an outdoor event and people can space as they choose to and enjoy their day and feel comfortable in the outdoor environment. But another byproduct of COVID was having a year off without fans. We got to do a lot more planning and look for opportunities to enhance the event further. So we rolled out a lot of new things this year that folks maybe aren't expecting, but when they come out, they'll get to experience it and find that we raised the bar on the event again.
This is a challenging course. It's an iconic course. Any changes made to the course, or is it more of let Torrey be Torrey?
You know, the course has evolved over the last 10 or so years with a couple U.S. Open, some changes we've made in really raising its status to become truly iconic. And I'd say it's really at a place now where people know those signature holes and those signature shots, and a little like you see many of the great courses don't tinker at a certain point. I'd say Torrey's really reached that point now where we feel like this is a real test of golf. The pros look forward to it. It's really cool that the amateurs can come play out here. Any weekend golfer can come try the same sorts of shots the pros did. And at this point, we're not making any dramatic changes. We're, to your point, letting Torrey be Torrey.
As far as the field, it's an impressive field. You've got some new faces, some returning faces, some local faces. Who can people look forward to seeing if they come out here or watch on TV?
It's really a question of almost who can't they? Yeah. I mean, we were very fortunate.
Stacked.
Yeah, we wondered if after the Open there might be some drop off, but really what we've seen is we've got pretty much all of our standard big names, but we've got some folks who've never played us before. Part of that was a byproduct of our moving the event a day forward. And now we're Wednesday through Saturday. It lets guys finish a day earlier. We're the only event on tour that's set up that way. They also don't have the same Pro-Am obligations here, so they can really focus on getting their game in place and doing Torrey. And we've heard some good feedback from players. But as you go down the list, guys who haven't been in a while, Justin Thomas, you've got Dustin Johnson, you've got some great local names with Xander, and obviously Phil is going to be out here. You've got kind of an adopted local in John Rahm, who's won here, won the U.S. Open, got engaged here. Patrick Reed was a great champion, and as you look at our list of champions, we have 9 past winners. A lot of folks who weren't household names until they won here. It's not an easy place to win. You've seen them go on and have success. It just kind of jump-started their career. So lots of big names, and there's some really young, exciting players who may use Torrey this year as kind of their breakout.
I mean, there is so much talent in the field, but like you said, there are some underdogs sometimes, some people that you don't hear about a lot that really do jump ahead and make a name for themselves. So it's kind of special that way.
It really is. You know, this all goes so much back to Tiger. Tiger set a bar that so many kids watching him raise their own personal bar in the way they train, the way they practice. Everything they do to get ready, he really set the standard. And so you're seeing this diversity in the game because so many other young athletes grew up watching that and are getting prepared at a younger age, or coming into this game strong, mentally strong, ready to go. And just week to week, you just never know who's going to be the next great player.
Yeah, Tiger, obviously history here as well. Okay, you mentioned the format, which is an interesting one. You guys moved it from Wednesday to Saturday. Why the move? What do you hope to accomplish there?
Well, it was a combination of a few things. The NFL shifted their dates by adding a game, and so that put our Sunday up against the two conference championship games. So that made it hard to have a situation where fans could tune in and watch us and watch football. But it really opened an opportunity for a discussion. Events have always been Thursday through Sunday. And at first, would we have engaged the topic of making a change and differentiating our event and being special? Maybe not. You know, the open-mindedness might not have been there, but because circumstance created the discussion, as we dove into it, we started seeing all these unique opportunities to make it something special about our event and really differentiate us. And the players have loved it. Our community has really embraced it. I mean, again, things coming out of COVID, weekdays, middle of the day sort of an event, people are much more comfortable leaving the office. We've got work from Tory as an expression. So coming out and enjoying the weekdays, really having Saturday be that crowning your champion day instead of that being kind of a late Sunday thing. All things that, again, we're starting to see as ways we can adapt and make this our own and make it special. We're really excited about it and really looking at how we can capitalize on it moving forward.
What goes into getting this place ready for such a big event? Because it is, you got to rebuild it kind of every year.
We build it from scratch. Yeah. It takes 3 months to build it and months before that to design and get all of the equipment here and get it permitted. It takes about a month and a half to take everything down afterwards. So it's really a full cycle for us as we plan ahead, prepare, kind of permit, sell the various things that we have to our partners and understand their needs. Then we build it all up, get it all ready to go, put the show on, take it all back down and start thinking about the next year.
What's your favorite part?
As much as I love opening day and everybody getting here, it's really the day before. We call it lipstick day, and it's really the day that they just make everything pretty. So we see it all getting built and ready, but that day, so much happens in that 24 hours where we just get all of the stuff that's in place kind of perfect before everybody comes in. And you can walk around here before the guests are on site, move around easily, and that's really the day you just kind of swell with pride and get excited. And then obviously moving into opening day, seeing all the television cameras out here, all the people coming out, the bigness of the event really hits you.
If you're someone sitting at home and you're looking at this and you're like, I'm not really a huge golf fan, maybe I casually watch it or I might play every once in a while, it's really not just about the golf, right? I mean, you can come out here and you can enjoy the event without really being someone that's super, watching the leaderboard every second.
It's so much more than golf. Golf is a great backdrop here, but when you look at everything there is to do, the food, the drink, the socializing, the views, the different activations we have in place, like so many great events in town, it's really about your entertainment and coming out and just having a great time. You may not know anything about golf, you can have a great time. You may hear the roars and the cheers and get drawn in a little bit. You may be a casual golf fan who gets to check it out, or you may be a diehard. Really, everyone's welcome.
Well, next week, are you feeling ready, Marty?
We are so ready. We are counting the days as it approaches.
Fantastic. We really appreciate your time and look forward to seeing it kick off next week, Wednesday, January 26th.
Great. We'll see you all out here.